Hi there, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of 16 to 22 February 2026. This is guidance from Spirit. The channel is Speaking Light Oracle. My name is Bianca, and let's dive right in for it, Leo. It's a big week, astrologically speaking, lots of stuff going on. So I'm going to pull our first card, which is the overarching focus of the week for Leo from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. And let's see what Spirit would like you to focus on for your highest and best good. Card number 17, Awakened Awareness. Awakened Awareness. That's lovely. Let me read to you from the book. And this is one of the seed cards. No, it's not one of the seed cards. I'm sorry. Elemental cards. Excuse me. Okay. Awakened Awareness says, beyond the veil, clearing distortion and illusion, awareness of what's running us subconsciously, communing with our God force, energetic sovereignty, growth outside your comfort zone, the collective awakening. Leo, it says physical reality is the tip of the iceberg. The tapestry we see at surface level is just a fraction of what is going on beyond. Awakened awareness can take place when we start to look between the lines at recurring themes, aspects, and symbols that gain our intuitive attention. These are keys to a hidden, overarching plan and a greater weaving. It goes on and on and on. But the divinatory meaning of this card is a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There is no on or off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Sometimes we do go back to sleep to stay aligned. So stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. Find your unique way this week, Leo, to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for deeper interpretation. I would love to hear your side of the story, Leo. So if you want, please leave me a comment to say what is it that you are waking up to this week. So let's dive in. I'm going to do an emotional, a physical, a relationship, and an income and earnings section. And then at the end of it, I will draw a flower of life card for you, Leo, to see again the overarching message of the week. So, Leo, already we know that you might want to just practice some going within to awaken yourself to yourself in the universe. So whether for you that's meditation, time in nature, journaling, thinking, speaking with a friend in a philosophical manner, let me know what that is for you. If you would leave it. Oh, there we go. That's why I couldn't finish the sentence, because Spirit is saying emotionally you are moving. You are moving forward in a very strong direction. This is also a Cancerian card, so it's got to do with your emotions. Cancerians are very emotional people, Leo. So let's clarify that. Emotionally, how is Leo moving forward? Is there any advice from Spirit here? We've got the Four of Wands. Lovely. So the Four of Wands is the card of family, fulfillment, marriage, connection with your community. So emotionally connected to the people who matter to you most, Leo. You are moving very strongly in that direction. And if you don't feel like that is the truth for you, then perhaps this is your cue to start making work of it, Leo. Okay, let's have a look at your physical well-being for the week, 16 to 22 February. Also, if you would like some deeper personal insight, I do offer private readings, counseling, and also inner child work and intergenerational healing work, Leo. So you can just see the link in the description box for that. Is anything going to jump here? Okay, well, while we wait, please, if you do like the content, please do help me grow this channel. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all of that stuff. Thank you so much, kind Leo. It's taken forever. Oh, thank you. There we go. Spirit says be patient. Nice. We've got two here. So we've got the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Okay. And you can see there's a lot of dreaming about transformation happening here in terms of your physical health. So perhaps you are in a position where you're kind of a little bored with your taking care of yourself physically, or you know that certain things are not working and you're starting to look at what will ignite that passion for you again. And then you've got the Devil in reverse, which is nice. I like it. So there's the Devil upright, but you got it in reverse, Leo, meaning that you are definitely starting to break away from, or you should start to break away. This is a good time, if you're not already doing it, to start breaking away from that which doesn't serve you, that which keeps you hostage in your health. So if that's maybe a bad habit or not enough movement or not enough nutrition, have a look at what you can break away from, because you definitely have the power to do that this week, Leo. Okay. Spirit just reminded me to go back to the other tarot deck. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, let's look at your relationships. Relationships can be family, children, spouse, romantic relationship, work relationship, whatever is front and center for you. Let's have a look at that. For Leo, relationship. Okay, we've got the Three of Wands, which means you are waiting for your ships to come in. And then with that out popped the Knight of Swords. So there is a message here coming in very swiftly about your thinking around relationship. So you can change your mind possibly, or you have new insight possibly. But there's definitely a very quick, direct, almost piercing new insight mentally that's going to come in and give you new perspective on relationships while you wait for your ships to come in. Let's clarify. Any more advice on this? Spirit, any advice for Leo 16 to 22 about their relationships? Is there any action that Leo needs to be taking? No, Spirit says just hang in there, just stand there on the shore and you know, have a look out for when it comes in. Because you also got the Hermit card while you're standing on the shore waiting for the ship to come in, the relationship ship, and the new idea to come in. It's good to go within, to seek that wisdom and that light from within. Take the opportunity to gain new wisdom through your inner knowing. And then also what came out here was the Nine of Cups, meaning that there's fulfillment, there's happiness. And interesting that the Nine of Cups on this card is actually very yin-yang, night and day, dark and light, but it's also kind of symbolic of that lover's energy, right? Two halves or two wholes make another great universe. Yes, and then the Three of Pentacles is just saying to you that there's going to be building together on this relationship, whatever that relationship is for you. I have the feeling it's an existing one. It's not a new relationship necessarily. I mean, general read, obviously. Whatever's going on in your life, please apply it to that. And then we're going to look at the income and earnings for Leo, your financial stability, because it's important, right? Ooh, there we go. Jumped right out of there. Magician. It did come in reverse, okay? So this is saying to me that, oh, okay, and they're tying it into this awakened awareness card from the very beginning, that overarching. So the Magician that came out in reverse is almost it's a feeling of powerlessness to manifest, to draw out of the ether and bring it into reality, okay? So there might be a feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm stuck, nothing's working, I feel powerless, and that's not a nice feeling for a Leo, I can assure you. However, let's see what can flip it upright. But know that you are the Magician, okay? You might feel like the Magician's on its head right now. Your magic is not feeling like it's working. Your spell work is backfiring. Or just, yeah, judgment. Okay, balance is going to come in. Judgment is going to come in. Use your judgment also to see where it is that you're blocking yourself. And then the Three of Cups comes in. So when you use your judgment, your inner knowing, again, that hermit energy coming up, again, that going within to awaken yourself in your awareness, then the Three of Cups comes in. And the Three of Cups, I mean, that's just, look at that power. Look at that power, that celebration, that movement that suddenly comes in for you, Leo. Yeah, so again, just keep coming back to awakened awareness this whole week, okay? And let's get you a Flower of Life card, which I find always ties up the reading and sort of reaffirms your message from Spirit. So Spirit, can we have a Flower of Life guidance card for Leo? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Look at that gorgeousness over there. That's the back of the card. And the message, Leo, for you is belief. And they're saying that's got to do with the Magician as well. A belief is a thought you think so many times over that you eventually hold it to be true. It is something you have been practicing for a long time, and it always feels like the most familiar path to take. And remember, this initial card was saying, step out of the comfort zone, please. If your life is pleasing, stay with this. If your life is not pleasing, it is time to change your thoughts, thus changing your beliefs. Today you may like to say to yourself, I am not limited by my past or future thinking. I choose my thoughts with care and mindfulness. I regularly have new insights and discover new ways of seeing my world. I am willing to change and grow. That's a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Leo. I loved spending time with you, and I hope you enjoyed this read. Drop me a heart in the comments if you enjoyed, and other than that, please go and have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.